All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. All right, I want to go over real quick about this thing with sanctions. Those of you on the mega project, okay. Some of you are worried about sanctions. All right, so you're worried. Oh God, I said this plenty of times before. If you're going to be in this circle of greatness, which is to anyone, okay, you got to get rid of that stuff, and you got to educate yourself on what's going on, okay? Because this is the year 2025. And with all the information that's available at your fingertips, if you have yet to realize that things like sanctions are commercial terms, and commercial terms and policies are created by people, you are literally playing into the hands of or into the fear or worry, competition mentality of individuals. And then they come up with the same thing you're working on, and you are wondering, oh, it's not fair. No, what's not fair is, if I'm gonna say something's not fair, is that I make these videos for you guys and other people of the team and other members with their own expertise. They're just sending you this information, and some of you, hello, like, is your intuition off? Okay, where's your internal guiding system? Okay, so sanctions, ladies and gentlemen, go look up what a sanction is. These are commercial terms. Everybody's freedom to create, to express, okay? Your pursuit of happiness, all of this in all parts of the world has already been established by divine law and by even man made things such as constitutions and other laws, codes that defend this. But if you're not researching, if you're not reading on your own government website, quote unquote government, you're going to continuously think that the government is some entity outside of you. And so you're governing, the governing of your mind, your mental, swept up under the rug by those who are competing against you because they see competition and their mindset is very small, okay, which means their capacity is very small, okay, and they see competition instead of collaboration. And I don't care how many arguments people create and have said before that, well, it's survival of the fittest, and you gotta do that. Survival of the fittest. Everyone is capable of adapting. Whether you choose or choose not to depends on how passionate and how much you really want what you're creating. So, like I said, if you guys are joining in this mega project, you got to leave that fear out. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention your name. Yeah, you know who you are. Okay? And the rest of you. Sanctions, man. Go read what a sanction is, man. Some of you guys you're literally limiting yourselves. And then you got plenty of examples of people who have went beyond the boundaries and the illusions of these limitations, however they are manifested, be it in certain things like sanctions and codes and violations. Like, the only true violation, okay, is if you hurt somebody physically. Everything else is commercial, okay? And that's what some of you don't realize. And I'm not going to repeat myself over and over about this because, like I said, that's a waste of power at this point. If you're constantly using your words and your mouth to feed into the competitive dialogue of your competitors who have created their own limitations because, frankly put, like I said, they are too small in their capacity to think and collaborate, or they're just too caught up in their bullshit, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter to me. All right? If you guys are too caught up in their stuff and in their shenanigans, all right, you're going to cheat yourself and you're going to use your words against yourself. Therefore, you're not giving yourself power. You're not giving yourself credit. The fuck? People in all the different parts of the world, I don't care. Look, I've heard shit like, well, for example, no, Cuba, you can't do these things to communism. Communism is part of a country, and the country is an entity, a created community organization run and influenced by someone who's playing a good game and hiding their own insecurities and worries behind a straight face. Yo, dog. Mm-mm. This is why I do my spiritual work. This is why I do my spiritual work. Because I know exactly where some of y'all are coming from, and y'all need to drop it. You know how many cases I've had to mediate? I have to mediate more than 15 cases that had to deal with service animal violations. Okay, people trying to disrespect my service animal. Okay, and man, did I allow that rawness to come through, and did I also speak the language I needed to speak and inform the people I needed to inform. Okay, and had my backups and my defenses set up. But the biggest defense I had was knowing exactly who the fuck I was, what the fuck is actually in place in y'all real in this world, y'all world, your individual and collective world. Go fucking read. You know, I just had someone today try to tell me again about the my dog's not a service animal, and I bluntly said, look, it's not my fault if you're incompetent and you're not gonna go read. The fuck, man. Yeah, at this point, it does feel like telling these people, listen, shut up, peasant. Okay, king's talking, the guardian is talking, king, queen, fuck, you know, one spirit. But anyways, oh man, y'all really need to let that shit go. Y'all need to stop that. So, anyways, the rest of you, if you're new here and you're wanting to find out what is this mega project we're talking about, well, go check out my recent video. Okay, everyone else that's on this live, you know what you need to do. Continue to do your R&D, continue your research, right? Continue sharing, because there is too much to fucking do. And I always love to use the example of the video game world. People want to live their greatest life through video games and entertainment, not realizing that, all that shit in video games and entertainment, you create real life. People already do it playing paintball. Hello. Fuck. People make a career out of paintball. Hello. Some of y'all who watch other things like have to deal with the beauty of nature. Oh, I would love to have a garden. I would love to have a farm. Yo, go get it. Go and fucking get it. Oh, but I can't because, because this and that. Rise above that shit. You know how many people actually get land without any exchange of money? That's called fee free. Literally, fee free from a fee. Okay? Go look that up. Research that right now. If you did not note that down and you're not researching, then you're slipping up. Go and research right now. Fee free land title deed exchange. Okay? And you'll definitely find it. Come on, man. Keep up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for y'all. For the team, please continue to do what you need to do. And for the spiritualists as well, please inform the people what they need to know. Okay? Anyone else, if you have any updates and things you want to share, you have my email. I'm going to put it again. Anyone else who wants to join in on the mega project, okay? We're moving. I'm so fucking serious. We are fucking moving. You know how many people I just met today? Where did we go? We went to the business show here, B2B Marketing Expo, and the Mary Beach Convention Center, okay? Amazing, by the way, amazing. And I went and I spoke to people and I gave them tidbits of what I'm working on and what we're working on in far as this mega project and these super suits, you could call them. I don't even want to call them Halo suits anymore because that's video game, but whatever. Okay, and how we're using this bioresonance. Okay, how we're taking the things that are in technology and applying it to, instead of amplifying a battery and into a circuit board to complete certain functions, we amplify the human electric field. Period. And I was amazed how many people I explained to them a little more details, and they were like, "This is the expression I got from them." They literally went wide-eyed. It's like their mind was like, "Whoa, what?" I'm like, yeah. Because look, for example, if you take ionization, ionization works so and so, right? Okay, cool. So it's ionizing the local field, right? It's an electromagnetic spectrum right there going on, right? So don't you have your own electromagnetic spectrum? Duh, yes, this has been measured. Okay, so we're going to take the same concept of what that TR3B, for example, is doing, and we're going to apply it to a human. Why? Because it's efficiency. What are spiritual entrepreneurs about? Hello, we are about efficiency. And being fucking wrong. Like, damn, this is passion. You guys are wasting the people in fear and looking at these limitations that others impose. You are wasting creative potential. Okay? Do not waste or give any mind time At some point, you need to stand guard at your fucking mind and your heart. Recognize who the fuck all of us are. Holy shit. Again, there's too much to do. There's a world of sports that's awaiting us. Oh, gosh. By the way, thank you. Let me see. I want to give you guys were awesome. The entire convention, but you know, the people I met, you know who you are. Shout out to you guys because you're amazing. I was very impressed at how many people are actually studying. I mean, I spoke this. I even mentioned it to myself in my meditations. I'm like, I will find my affirmation and confirmations was I am going to find the people who I don't have to explain too much to, while others I have to explain a little more. I will find those who get it. And man, do I get it? Did they get it? I got it, and they got it. Coincidence? No. One guy works in IT. You know who you are. Soccer, um, soccer business. You know who you are. And I explained this to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, that's easy." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, exactly. It's easy. It is so easy. It is so easy. It's ridiculous. So easy to amplify the human electric field, to amplify all those energies naturally, quote unquote, just with meditation and certain exercises, but also with the help of a few things like certain metals, like copper. So awareness. So yeah, guys, stop wasting your time with those. Stand guard and fortify and reinforce yourselves. All right. There's a reason why so many people are collaborating on these projects. There's a reason we're trusting ourselves because we don't play the silly, stupid, competitive, scarce, worried, fearful game that those very small number of highly influential but still small number of people have or play. And I can already see some of you are saying, "Oh, but you know they have influence, they have power." It's like, and so do you, much more. And you are even influencing people who they are influencing. Do you see that? So again, I will end with this. Either you can catch up, you can keep up, or you don't keep up. Either way, we'll meet you there. Peace.